Pro bono, two words that strike fear into the strongest hearts in our stock market exchange and our investors. Why? What does this word even mean? Well, let me give you a brief explanation. Pro bono is basically doing work of your expertise for no charge whatsoever. Now you can see why I said it strikes fear into stockholders and investors. Hi, my name is Ranil Joshua Philippos, and I am a junior partner at Verghese & Co. My email address is as follows, and so is my handphone number. A bit of myself. I graduated UNL, University of Nebraska-Lincoln that is, with a Bachelor's of Law back in 2003. And ever since then, I've been working with Verghese & Co. and have never regretted it. All right, the main message of today is that by December 1st, Verghese & Company are going pro bono not only to international students, but to Americans and other nationalities of lower income as well. A bit of my company then. Verghese & Company actually was started by this man, my boss, named Abraham Verghese, to help international students who have monetary issues. This is because when he was younger and he was at UNL as well, he had monetary issues, but no law firm or no one wanted to help him at all. That was because the main reason was because he wasn't American and he didn't have any ties to the United States. Well, we are not the only ones that are going pro bono. According to the Pro Bono Institute in 2011, companies like Caterpillar Incorporated, Hewlett-Packard, and General Electric have all done some amount of pro bono work. So we are not going into a field that is recently discovered or a failing field. Well, some of you may already wonder, or may be thinking of these questions already. Why go pro bono? Isn't it just a waste of money? And how is the company going to prosper if we are handing out free services? To be honest, I had those same questions. And I was opposed to this idea. I'll be very honest with you guys. I was very opposed to this idea until Mr. Abraham came to me and told me 3 key factors and why going pro bono is good for the company. And hopefully by today, after I've shared those 3 views, you guys will be hooked on as well. So, are there any questions so far? I'd like to ask the floor if there are any questions. Then I'll continue. All right. So today, the 3 factors that we will be talking about is through a morality view, professional improvement, and increasing one's reputation. The company, of course. So firstly, let's start with the morality view. As a lawyer, and I think all lawyers can agree when I say this, that it feels wrong turning away someone who is in need of serious help. They come to us looking for help and we turn them away because due to company policy, because we do want to help you. We lawyers are not cold-hearted people, but because of company policy, we cannot accept that. This is one of the main reasons why we are going pro bono, is because we want to help society. We want to help people who are being turned down most of the time. Next, we'll talk about professional improvement. Since we're going pro bono, we'll start receiving different cases of wide genres. There'll be so many cases that we'll be expanded on, and our lawyers will have to take on these cases, start reading up, gaining knowledge from different areas so that they can better improve themselves in this field that they are not accustomed to. With this, our company will give birth to creative individuals who can handle wider genres of cases through different methods and abilities. And also, it is a huge confidence boost because, hey, that's the main characteristic of any lawyer. All right, I'd like to stop for any questions. Are there any questions so far? All right, if there aren't, I'll continue on. Lastly, we'll talk about increasing the company's reputation. So after we've gone, if we go pro bono, the society itself will see us as a level-headed company, a company that actually cares about them. In the eye of society, everyone thinks that corporate companies are just out to get their money. And we, from the bottom of our heart, we really want to help society because society is the only place we can thrive in. Reputation is the heartbeat of a company, which is absolutely true. If our company doesn't have a reputation, we will have lower clientele and our company will just dwindle and die. Another thing is respect. Everyone needs to gain respect, but they can't demand it. That's the main message of that picture. We are not demanding respect, but we want to help society and indirectly gain everyone's respect because we are a company that is willing to help. From here, I'd like to quote Publius Cyrus, who says, "A good reputation is more valuable than money." So to summarize everything, the reason why Verghese and company are going pro bono not only to international students, but to Americans and and other nationalities of lower income is because of these three factors: a morality view, so that we can help people and not turn them down; professional improvement, to always better ourselves in the future in different aspects; and increasing our reputation of the company. So in the long run, we'll be getting a higher, a lucrative amount later on. Before I end my speech, I'd like to quote Sir Winston Churchill by saying, "We make a living by what we do, but we make a life by what we give." Again, I'd like to reiterate and say that Verghese and company are going pro bono, not only to international students, but to American citizens and any other non-citizens of the United States with low incomes. Thank you all for allowing me to give you my speech. Sorry about that. And before before I actually leave the stage, if you do need any more information, please don't hesitate to contact me, raniljoshua@yahoo.com, or my handphone number. But I do prefer my email address because handphone number gets a little bit busy at times. If you want any notes or copies of the PowerPoint, please do email me. I'll be glad to hand them out to you. All right? Have a good day and safe journey home.